HBO's upcoming prequel, A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, promises to take fans back to the early days of the Targaryen dynasty with a fresh and intimate perspective on Westeros. Following the adventures of Ser Duncan the Tall and his squire, a young Prince Aegon Targaryen, the show is expected to cover several key moments in the realm's history. Before diving into these thrilling events, here's your spoiler warning. This list discusses major historical events from George R.R. Martin's novellas that could play a central role in the series. The following content includes potential spoilers for the upcoming series based on known events from the source material. Proceed with caution if you prefer to keep the plot a surprise. The tourney at Ashford Meadow is where the story kicks off. After laying his master, Ser Arlen of Pennytree, to rest, Duncan sets out to compete in the tourney in his place. On the road to Ashford, he crosses paths with a young, bald boy disguised as a commoner, who is actually Prince Aegon Targaryen, better known as Egg. At first, Duncan refuses Egg's offer to become his squire, but eventually gives in when they arrive at Ashford. Duncan introduces himself as a hedge knight, claiming Ser Arlen knighted him before passing away. But when he tries to enter the tourney, the steward of Ashford rejects him, doubting his knighthood. Feeling defeated, Duncan encounters Princes Baelor and Maker Targaryen at the castle. After hearing Duncan's story, Prince Baelor, who remembers battling Ser Arlen, steps in and personally vouches for Duncan's knighthood, setting the stage for what comes next. Things spiral out of control at Ashford, leading to the second infamous trial of the Seven. It all starts when Prince Daeron accuses Duncan of kidnapping their youngest brother, Egg. To make matters worse, Duncan is arrested for defending the Dornish puppeteer, Tanzel Tootal, against Daeron's brother, Aerion. Duncan is brought to the castle, where Maker, under pressure from Aerion, agrees to a trial of 7, with Prince Baelor giving the go-ahead. In this trial, 7 champions fight on each side. Prince Baelor, Maker's older brother and the heir to the throne, chooses to fight for Duncan. The battle is intense. Maker is unhorsed, but fatally wounds Baelor with a blow from his mace. Baelor dies shortly after, leaving Maker filled with regret. Daeron and Aerion disgrace their father, and Maker banishes Aerion to the Free Cities. In the aftermath, Maker offers Duncan a place at his seat in Summerhall and asks him to let Egg be his squire. Duncan, true to his nature, prefers the life of a hedge knight, and in the end, Maker agrees to let Egg join him on his journey. The Blackfyre Rebellions, a storm of bloodshed that ravaged House Targaryen and the realm for 5 generations. The roots of this conflict dig deep into the misrule of Aegon IV, known as Aegon the Unworthy. His greatest folly? Legitimizing all his bastard children just before his death. Our story begins in 182 AC. Aegon IV, in a moment of reckless ambition, knights his 12-year-old bastard son, Daemon Waters, bestowing upon him the legendary sword, Blackfyre. This act ignites a fierce rivalry, positioning Daemon against his half-brother, Daeron II. Remember, Aegon IV is the grandson of Rhaenyra and Daemon Targaryen, a lineage steeped in conflict and ambition. 12 years after Aegon IV's death, Daemon rises to challenge Daeron II in the First Blackfyre Rebellion. The clash is fierce, but this rebellion is only the beginning. Though the first rebellion is quelled, the embers of dissent spark anew. The Second Blackfyre Rebellion erupts in 211 AC, followed by the third in 219 AC. Each wave of conflict threatens to engulf the realm. In 236 AC, the tides turn dramatically at the Battle of Windwater Bridge. Here, Ser Duncan the Tall faces Daemon III Blackfyre, ending the Fourth Blackfyre Rebellion with a decisive blow. From ambition to betrayal, the saga of the Blackfyre Rebellion showcases the relentless pursuit of power and the blood-soaked legacy left in its wake. In the world of Westeros, the path to the Iron Throne is fraught with intrigue and uncertainty. Meet Egg, the unlikely king. His father, Maker, stood at the very end of the line of succession, yet fate intervened when his childless brother, King Aerys, recognized him as the rightful heir. Years later, when King Maker I met his end, the realm was plunged into uncertainty once more. A great council was convened in 233 AC, a pivotal moment designed to resolve the Targaryen succession crisis. This council is one of 2 significant conventions held to break the deadlock. The first, called in 101 AC by King Jaehaerys I, has already been immortalized in the adaptation of Fire and Blood, House of the Dragon. Maker's two older sons, Daeron and Arion, were lost to the realm, while his third son, Eamon, had taken the vow of a maester. That left Egg, the fourth son, whose years spent squired under the hedge knight, Duncan the Tall, left many courtiers questioning his suitability. Yet, lurking in the shadows of this council was Daemon I Blackfire's fifth son, Aenys, who also laid claim to the throne, adding to the chaos of the succession. Ultimately, the Great Council chose Aegon as Maker I's successor, and thus, Egg ascended to the Iron Throne as Aegon V, earning the title unlikely. Aegon V's rise to power in 233 AC represents a remarkable full-circle moment, and alongside him, Ser Duncan the Tall rises to become the Lord Commander of the Kingsguard, solidifying their bond forged in loyalty and friendship. With these key moments shaping the landscape of Westeros, A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms promises to explore a more grounded, character-driven side of George R.R. Martin's world. Whether you're a longtime fan of the Targaryen saga or new to the lore, these major events will be ones to watch as Dunk and Egg's story unfolds, adding new layers to the history of the Iron Throne. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on Game of Thrones and other upcoming series. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.